Hey guys, Hrph here. Welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. We're going to be doing this one in reverse order because Hrph made a gaffe here. So, yeah, I went to do the cave, the Caverns of Lost Hope today, which is the underwater cavern on the other side of the island, and we did it. And we just got back, and I realized that I am not recording. So I went through the entire thing. So I'm going to go ahead and place the artifact, and we're going to do this in reverse. I'm going to place the artifact down, which is normally what we do at the end. But we're going to do it at the beginning this time, because, yeah, I've got to go through the cave again. So obviously we won't be able to get the Explorer notes this time. So this is our ninth, this is the artifact of the Cunning that we went through and grabbed. We did take a, let me see if I can show you, we did take a beating on the Basilo. Let's see, yeah, that's the Basilo right there. You can see his health is at 49,000, and that's healed up. He was down to about 33. So we lost almost half his health in the cave. We got jumped by, it was a ton of stuff. There was, I would say, 8 Megalodons, maybe more. I think 2 or 3 Dunkleys. There was a couple of Moses in there, maybe 3. A bunch of Plezzies, which we killed really easy. There was a couple of Tuzos. There was only two Alpha Megalodons, and one of them was honestly stuck in the cave, stuck in the wall. So we were able to kill it without much, but it was boosting everything. And that was right as you go into the hole to get to the artifact chamber down there. So we should be able to go back in and get the artifact again. I was only able to find 3 of the 4 Explorer notes. Apparently, according to the wiki, there is a 4th note, so I do want to go back in and see if we can find that again, but I can show the locations of the other 3. One of them is right next to the artifact, and I found 2, you know, walking on the Barry out in the actual, you know, the not flooded part. But yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to give it a few minutes here, and then we'll just head back over there. There's not going to be much left in the cave. There's Dunkleys in there that I did not, they didn't aggro on me, so I just swam by. But yeah, there was a ton of stuff in there, and I wasn't worried about dying or anything like that. It was just that, yeah, we did get jumped. That cave is no joke. It's pretty tough. The only alphas in there are Megalodons. There are no Alpha Tuzos or Alpha Moses, but there's a ton of everything. So yeah, it was pretty bad. But you know, I laid down sleeping bags, and we had our Megalodon over there. We didn't need either of those things, but we did use the Barry. But yeah, like I said, we'll go back over there. I just want to dump some stuff. We have a bunch of biotoxin. We actually got we got a Mastercraft pickaxe, which is better than the one we had from one of the Moses or the Alpha Megalodon. I'm not sure which one it came from. But this is all the biotoxin that we got from the first cave. So I'm just going to add it in here. You can see we got 4 Megalodon teeth. The other reason I came out is that we burned through another tank. I brought 3 with me. This one isn't quite dead. It's got just a sliver. But the third one that we brought is here, so... Oh, we got some more biotoxin here that I put in too. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work a little bit here to build a fabricator so I can repair these scuba tanks, and then we'll head back over and I'll videotape it this time, and maybe some stuff will have respawned by then. So I'm carrying all this fish because I want to still heal the Basilo, but those are no good. And so these I'm going to keep. Okay, so I'm going to dump some stuff, build a thing, see if I can repair these scuba tanks, and then we'll head back. Hrph's a dummy. Okay guys, so we are back. We're going to run through the cave quick again. So this is the green obelisk here. Let me show you where we are on the map. We're heading to the Caverns of Lost Hope. is all the way on the east. There we go. The east side of the island. Right about in the center. So this... whoop, I always do it wrong. So we have the green obelisk to our back. This is the very north edge of the swamp. So if I go up a little bit higher, you can see that we're just on the coast, just north of the swamp. And you come out to the beach and just go up the beach a little ways. Whoa. And I'm just going to stop here because I have my sleeping bags here. So I know right about where the cave is. I'm going to leave this guy here. And what we're going to do, we should have a relatively easy time because we just went through here a little while ago. You'll see that the Basilo, when I take him out, he's healed up. Or she, I guess. We were down to about 33k health on the Basilo, and so we're back up to 60. And that was just due to all the damage we took in the cave. It was pretty crazy, pretty OP. So, right about where I was there, if you could see, there's these big, I gotta put my thing on. So, yeah, I'll back up a little bit here. So, oh man, I didn't bring the flippers. Oh no, I did bring, okay. No, I forgot the pants. Oh well, hopefully we don't get too cold down there. So what I did, yeah, so I showed you that the Basilo was hurt, and I just kind of dumped the Basilo out in the pond, the inlet there below the red obelisk. So this is the cave right here. So really, you just come down, you see these giant kelp or whatever they are. And again, here I'll show you the map, location. So I can't really read it. We're underwater, but yeah, it's really not that super hard to find. So if I can find it, Use Mugs can find it. Yeah, so I just dumped the Basilo. I had to repair our scuba tanks. We're just glitching here, like the entrance to the caves. So I had to repair our scuba tanks, and to do that I needed to make a fabricator. So I threw the Basilo down in the inlet there underneath the red obelisk, and I took a ride on the Wyvern up to get some crystal at the volcano, and then we had to go kill some penguins up in the North Country to get a little bit of polymer, organic polymer to repair the scuba tanks. So yeah, we've got our 3 scuba tanks back, which is more than enough. So these Dunkleys, and I said this the first time, there's Dunkleys on the bottom that did not aggro to me, so I'm just going to ignore them. We did have to fight a few up in the cave, but there were a couple of Tuzos. There were, I'd say, 4 or 3 Moses, maybe 3, probably 4. There's another Dunkley here. This Dunkley was actually a good directional marker for me. Kill this guy. So we may run into things respawning by the time we go to leave this cave. I don't know, but yeah. So I'm gonna just repeat sort of what I did, and we'll try to scooch here. There's another Dunkley. Find where we were at, because I don't really know my way around this cave at all. I think this is it here. This is not where the artifact is. This is just the first place I went to collect some explorer notes. So I'm just letting the guy pick up some stam. I'm gonna go buy this. Yeah, we got absolutely mobbed in here too, but there was an alpha megalodon in here, which mate boosted, alpha boosted, sorry. There was a lot of mate boosted up here in this cave. Yeah, there was a ton of megalodon here that were all, you know, mate boosted, and then there was an alpha in here, so everything was alpha boosted, so we had quite a battle right here. Also in the entering the cave as well, we had a pretty nasty fight. So I'll park this guy here. Now I have the Barry with me, so I would recommend bringing, you know, you obviously need this cave is really hard. This was much harder than the other underwater cave. There's fewer alphas in here. There's only alpha megalodon in here, but just the sheer number of ooh, let me take off the scuba tank. We don't need that. Just the sheer number of creatures in here. There are plesiosaurs, there are anglerfish, there are dunkleys. There's tuzos in here. The tuzos were the big problem. I got inked a couple of times. So we had to fight our way up through here. There's a lot of scorpions and bats and spiders up in here, as well as obviously, you know, a lot of the snails we didn't get killed in the crossfire. But right up here on the right is this was an explorer note. I don't remember which one this was, but this was one that I found. Let's see. Then you turn around and you end up going through the second half of this cave here. And we get across a little bridge. Looks like something over there, doesn't it? I don't think there was an explorer node up here, but I'm trying to find this supposedly a fourth explorer node in here. And I'll be damned if I can find it. So there is, so that first one that we got back there, you saw a little bit of stairs right there. There's one right here. This was the second one we found, and the third one is right with the artifact. Sorry, I'll light this up. So that was the box for the second one. Snap it there. And there's just a bunch of snails and dung beetles and crap over here. So I half thought that I missed one up here, but I did not. So let's run back. Well, I'm going to take a minute to poke around here, and if I find it, if it's here, I'll let you know. But I don't want to spend too much time in here, because I don't want everything to respawn. So if I can't find the fourth one, then so be it. But I will bring it back when we get back on the Basilo. Okay, guys, well, we are back. We're going to crab pod the Barry. I didn't see another explorer note here, so we'll just go and... we can get turned around here. And we'll go back to the... Maybe I should put on the... I can see a little better. I hate using these things because you can't see, but with nothing really going to attack us. kind of okay with not having all the peripheral vision, but if things start to respawn, I'll probably take this off. Really haven't seen... I may have swam past a few, but I really haven't seen any loot crates in here. At least so far. So there's this one offshoot cave that I found. I don't think this is a cave, right? This is just a light source. So I'm just making sure that I'm not overlooking some easy to find artifact. I mean, when we say artifact, somebody's going to put on a scuba tank. You guys should have told me I didn't put that. Oh, there's a couple of dunklies right there. Okay. Alright, you all behave yourselves. You too, sir. So this monument thing, whatever you want to call it, monolith, this sort of shows you where the hole is. So we're going to go down the hole. This is where the artifact lives. So we had an alpha megalodon in here, and we got seriously attacked in here too. By dunklies and electric eels and everything else. Megalodons, and an alpha was boosting everything in here too. Oop, we are out of stam, okay. So I just hopped off of him for a minute. And we gotta take a left. So right here, we got... Is that a dunkly? We got somebody sticking out of the wall there. So right here on the ground, it's kind of hard to see. You can see there's an open box just at the very end of this platform. That was the third explorer note that I found. And on this pedestal in the middle is the artifact. Well, you know what? We're standing here. We might as well... Might as well get the artifact a second time. Hopefully that, whatever it is, didn't aggro on me. Alright, I'm hungry, of course. Apparently I can eat underwater with a scuba tank on in my mouth. Let's... Okay, that was a megalodon. So, I don't think there are any other explorer notes in here. So that's it. So I've showed you where the artifact is in the 3 explorer notes that I grabbed. And there's supposedly a 4th explorer note, but I'll be damned if I can find it. So I'm going to poke around the cave for a while, and I will bring you back if I actually do find it. And if not, then this probably is going to be a pretty short video. Okay, guys, I found it. And there's a dunkly right there, so... I don't know. I think I'm going to have to just kill the dunkly, because I don't trust him. And there's probably a couple more around here. But this is going to be it right here, this little archway, so I'll you know, let's... Okay. Just a dunkly. Well, actually, we're doing a good amount of damage to him, isn't it? Well, the good news is they weren't made boosted. And 170, holy cow. Okay. Definitely did not stand a chance. So, I will show you how to find this. So, we're going into the cavern. Scoot back. out here. Where is it? All the Dunkleys are mad at me now. That one's going to be mad at me. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Make one of them mad. You make them all mad. There you go. Well, at least I got to fight something in this one. These guys are so mean. Doing reduced damage. They might be mate boosted or something. What we should do. There we go. Okay. So this is the hole that I showed you, right behind that monolith there is the hole to go get the artifact. This is the first cave that we went into, or I think it's the only cave in this larger cavern. So, and this leads to we're out of stam. Okay. Just jump off for a second. Get back on. Oh, that made it come up faster for sure. So heading this way, we just go to the area that, you know, you're able to get up and walk around on. And I swam right past this a few times. I didn't even notice. But there's a tiny little set of ruins right here. And boop. And it's the, I'm just afraid to get hit by anything here because I'm just going to die instantly. So that was it. That's the 4th Explorer note right there. It's actually the jellyfish Explorer note. So so that's it. Yeah, so I apologize for not recording the initial run through, but actually we were able to find the 4th Explorer note, so paid off a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and head back out, and that'll probably do it for today, guys. We already put the artifact up to start off the show, so. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to make my way out of here, and I think the next episode we're probably going to run over to Extinction and try to find a snowy owl or two, because that's really going to help in the process of healing up the army as we create it. I'm having a lot of trouble actually getting more mutations. And I think I'm just going to reach the point where I'm just going to ignore mutations and go with what we got. I'm going to give it one more try and see where we get, but I may end up just going with the one health mutation that we got and calling it a day. I'd love to get, you know, a melee mutation, but not necessary, as we're going to just, you know, level these things up with gigababies and yeah, so we'll put a bunch, you know, we're probably going to put 50 or 60 levels into all the creatures, so all the army creatures, so they should be pretty well leveled up, and then we're going to bring them over here and fight the bosses on the island, and then we'll see what folks want to do there. But so far we got to I want to get some snowy owls that'll help heal. Once we do that, we're going to start building the army, and then at some point I need to bring the aloes back over here, do the ice cave to get our 10th artifact, and yeah, from there we're going to go after some bosses. I'm going to bring all of this glorious biotoxin back with me. Okay, guys, well, I think that's going to do it for today. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if it helps you out, do throw us a like, subscribe, comment. All these things really do help us out in the end. And as always, I look forward to seeing everybody in the next one.